Are you letting ChatGPT write everything for you? Or are you even planning to make some money with ChatGPT by writing a book? However, you are always struggling with some poor outcome from it. The truth is, if we cannot create clear instructions, or what we call effective prompts, even tools as great as ChatGPT won't be able to give you any quality result. It is simply because of a theory called garbage in, garbage out. Make sure you stay tuned until the end of today's video because I'll be giving you 5 beginner tips to create highly effective ChatGPT prompts. Hey everyone, welcome to English.ai. I'm your coach, my name is Dot. If you are new to this channel, we specialize in providing you AI-related English tips which can help you become a true winner in the age of AI. If you're looking to boost your efficiency and increase the chance of ChatGPT giving you some highly quality results, this video is made just for you. Make sure you watch until the end because I will also be sharing with you a way to download a document I make to help you apply all the tips we learned today. Without further delay, let's dive in. Tip 1. Decide your topic and be specific. I hope you are not one of them, but I did see some extremely lazy people simply entering write something to ChatGPT. You can surely do that, and the AI will still write you something, but once again, garbage in, garbage out. You should never expect getting anything good with this kind of prompt. So, every time we want ChatGPT to write something for us, the very first question we should ask ourselves is, what do I want to write about? Setting your topic is absolutely the basics of the basics. That said, let's compare 2 examples below. 1. Write me something about English.ai. And 2. Write me something about the benefits of the YouTube channel English.ai and why people should subscribe to it. The more specific you can tell ChatGPT what the writing is about, the better result you can get. It is like when you go to a restaurant and try to order your lunch. You will never just say, "Give me something to eat," to the waiter or waitress, right? Because you always name the food you want. Now, let's move on to tip 2. Tip 2. Fix the text type, purpose, and tone. Obviously, with the current prompt we have, we need to improve on the word something, because it is still too vague. So, the next question we should ask ourselves is, what text type do I want? In English, there are many different types of writing. They are serving different purposes. To name a few, we write letters, essays, proposals, diaries, social media posts, advertisements, and many more. Also, we can decide our purpose of writing. Different text types usually serve different purposes. An essay, for example, can be informative, which aims to provide information, entertaining, which goal is to entertain, persuasive, which tries to persuade readers on something, and argumentative, which aims to prove a point. If you find any information useful, just remember to capture the screen. Depending on what you want to achieve, you can add these keywords in your prompt, so you can fix the text type and the purpose. Can you see? In this example, to fix the text type and the purpose of writing, we can change the word something to an informative essay. And the prompt will become, write me an informative essay about the benefits of the YouTube channel English.ai and why people should subscribe to it. Trust me, this will already improve the result you get, simply because ChatGPT knows exactly what you want, and to improve even further, we can set the tone as well. To keep things simple to understand, we mainly have 2 kinds of tone. One, formal, and the other one is informal. While a formal tone is more straight-laced and serious, an informal tone is usually more casual and fun. Again, depending on how you're going to use your writing, decide which tone you want. If you fix your tone as well, our prompt will become this. Simple, isn't it? We are doing great. So now, let's look at our next tip. Tip 3. Let ChatGPT know who you are, your English level, and target audience. One fun fact about ChatGPT is it is actually trained with multiple terabytes of plain text. How much is that exactly? Around 140 million books. Crazy, isn't it? Being such knowledgeable, ChatGPT actually has a superpower to become anyone you want it to be. The good thing is, we can control who we want it to become. And this is exactly the reason why letting ChatGPT know who you are, your identity, in other words, and your English level can be extremely helpful. Let's see the implication in our prompt. See? The new prompt is now like this. I am a high school student who is a beginner in English. Write me an informative essay about the benefits of the YouTube channel English.ai and why people should subscribe to it in an informal and casual tone. Just add a short sentence at the beginning, setting your identity and English level. That's it. Easy peasy. Setting your target audience is a similar idea. Simply add, this is a writing assignment to be submitted to my high school teacher to the end of the prompt like this. By clarifying who you want ChatGPT to become, your English level, and your target audience, you can save yourself from getting something like a college thesis, which in our example, your teacher can easily know that is not written by you. Just have a try yourself and see the difference with and without applying this tip. You will surely notice the difference when the magic happens. Now, tip 4. Tip 4. Structure your prompt with numbers and point form. If you still have other special requirements regarding what to write, no worries. Just use a point form with numbers to include all of them. ChatGPT is actually a robot that excels at implementing tasks laid out in point form, because the point form layout is just one of the simplest and most effective format to list multiple demands. To apply it, simply add all the other requirements at the end of your prompt with numbers like this. Can you see? Now, our new prompt has 3 extra requirements for ChatGPT to follow. This is just how convenient it can be. Simply type all your special requirements and label each one of them with a number, and you're pretty much good to go. One good question here is, how many points can ChatGPT handle each time? Well, I have been consistently feeding it prompts with 20 extra instructions for so long, and it never lets me down. So I know 20 extra points won't be a problem for it at all. Just feel free to play around and test the limit yourself. If you have any findings, please make sure you let me know in the comments below. Now it's time for our last tip. Tip 5. Chat with it until you get your desired result. Up to this stage, your prompt is already a very effective one. I'm sure you will see the unbelievable improvement in the quality of ChatGPT's output if you apply the first 4 tips alone. The truth is, instead of feeding it garbage, you are now giving it some highly quality prompts. Yet, no matter how good our prompts are, let's face it, ChatGPT isn't a mind reader yet. So we still need to repeatedly refine its output until it feeds all our needs and expectations. Also, it is very common for us to have some extra ideas to add once we see the first draft. In cases like this, we can simply talk our way out with our AI friend. To illustrate what I mean here, let us try to run our prompt and see what we get. Okay, let's say we like most things about this essay, but we think the last paragraph is not good enough. This case, we can simply enter this. Great! Now, can you add a funny twist at the end about why English is highly relevant in order to use AI effectively? And then you press enter. Boom! Amazing, isn't it? Now, everything is good. If you think about it, ChatGPT's interface design is almost identical to many messaging apps like WhatsApp or Messages. They all have large window in the middle for you to browse the chat record freely, and you can also easily check the previous messages you have sent. Also, they place the send button at the bottom right corner. And don't forget its name, Chat GPT. Yes, you got it. The word chat is in it. So, all these are really important clues for us to know that interacting and communicating with ChatGPT is essential for the best user experience. Some of us believe that the birth of ChatGPT equals to the death of language learning, because we don't have to know the language anymore, given that the AI can do everything for us. However, I actually believe in the exact opposite. Just imagine this. As more and more people use AI in their daily life, school, and work, gradually, we will be equal in terms of our access to these powerful tools. What will the world be like by then? I believe we will finally reach a point when quality triumphs over everything else. And guess what? If you are not proficient enough in English, or you don't understand English enough, you probably can't construct any good prompts for ChatGPT to do its work. And you will never be able to get any high quality result as well. Just like many of the tips we talk about today, they are all related to the fundamental questions you have to ask when you write anything. You see, indeed, you still have to learn English to enjoy the privilege of saving your time with AI tools. No worries though, because English.ai got your back. We are here to make sure that you are on the right track in the age of AI. That's it for today. Hope you find all the tips helpful. Below in the description, you can find a cheat sheet and summary of everything we talk about today. I have also included some prompt improvement exercises for you to test yourself. Feel free to download them if you want. Please also make sure you like, share, and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Until next time, English.ai, checking out.